Whoops. There we go. There we go. Hey, Chocobo. Hold on. I need a... what's it? What? Streamlabs. That was it. And then chat box. There we go. Okay. What was I doing? Oh, right. There we go. My goodness. I just woke up. At 4 o'clock in the afternoon? Yes, I did. Well, actually, I woke up at about... No, I first woke up at 11, fell back asleep. 12, fell back asleep. 1, fell back asleep. That's the struggles. That's the struggles. Okay. Hey, Saline. Hey, 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 hey. God damn. Okay, who the fuck? Ooh. Some really complicated questions. What? Hello, 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 everybody. Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. Wait, did my message about getting my driving license today not send on your side? No, it didn't. But congratulations. Hell yeah. Awesome. I was waiting for you to like fucking post a complicated question. You said some really complicated questions and I was like, "What are some complicated questions?" And like I was like, "Okay, they're going to send it eventually, right?" It is on all messages. It is on all messages, not top messages, if I'm correct. There we go. Never mind. I guess it wasn't. Okay. I mean, sometimes like it doesn't like there will be messages that I see that don't pop up over here on the live stream, like right here. But it pops up over here for some reason. I don't like sometimes a lot of Sauline's messages do that for some reason, and I don't know why. Okay. All right. Wow, four people are here now. Okay, so I got the hours. I got the house to myself tonight. Let's go. That's awesome. That's awesome. I understand the joke. I'm so dumb. I just understood the joke. What joke? Wait, what was the joke? I don't understand the joke. Oh, about Chocobo being a bottom because their messages what aren't being delivered. I don't know. So today, today, we are going. Oh, you're so silly. You're so silly. You're so silly. Right. Okay. So we're going to be doing reactions today. That's what we're doing today. Today we're going to be doing only reactions. Well, for the most part. So it'll be the oh my god. It'll be the fucking what's it called? All the stuff that I had planned that I needed to do for reactions, and that's what we'll be doing today. and then because of that, we'll be after that I don't know what we'll be doing, but I need to like fucking wake up. I need to. Woo! I don't have any Adderall to pop because my new doctor was like, actually, what do you mean you were on it for almost a decade? Many years ago. I think you need to go through another phase of making sure and putting it at the lowest dose possible. Oh, somebody left the fucking server. Oh, never mind. That's Mega Man. That's fucking Lentil Soup's alt account. Never mind. I'll be right back. I gotta go get a drink. Woo! I always giggle whenever I see someone join only to immediately leave. What combo did you see that scares you? Wait, did somebody? How often has that happened? How often has that happened? I rarely ever see people leave. Like ever. I barely ever see people leave. Every time I see somebody join, they usually they're usually they stick around by the time that I see them. Oh, congrats. Actually, it's my birth month too, actually. Because well, it won't be until the very end of the month, but my birthday is on the 29th. So, I have popsicle. Mmm. I can't believe it. I'm turning 24. Not the politics. I doubt the apolitical fandom peeps would care about that. Yeah. Yeah, it's probably the it's probably the freak stuff, honestly. Yeah, not wrong, but like why do you gotta like only judge us by that? I sucked the color right out of this. It's my favorite hobby. That's awesome. I think the big thing about me is that based on how I present my videos, is that a lot of the people that join, even if apolitical, even though most of the time they're not apolitical, they're very progressive minded. And that needs to be fostered into something that can be revolutionary. Is that I would rather have them than the like moral panic autistics out there. You know the ones that I'm talking about. The ones that like will see even like a hint of sexualness or anything like that and like fucking get their underwear in a twist. Because there's literally such a, what's it called? It's like moral panic within the fandoms. Yeah, Puritans. Yeah, Puritans. Being as pure as possible, having as many fucking, you know, don't say this, don't say that, policing of everything. That didn't go fucking anywhere.
Mental institutions, drug dealers, murderers. You know, we had 11,488 murders allowed into our country by this guy who had no clue. He had no clue.
Wow. Trump drops fucking Hitler dog whistle in his speech. I was on TikTok one time and I got a TikTok that was like the lyrics to one of my favorite songs, and a lot of the comments were like, I would listen to it, but the lyrics like, yeah, shut your bitch ass up. Dude, not all art needs to like make you comfortable. All right? We're not fucking fascists or conservatives where every piece of media needs to be comfortable or needs to like reinforce our ideals. It can challenge us, it can be interesting, it can be debatable, it can be engageable with, it can be interpreted, reinterpreted, and the like. Because Trump's awesome. Oh, my body, natural reaction. I just can't. Even as a joke, my body couldn't handle me saying that. It's one of those things where like most of the time they are in good. They're well meaning, right? They're well meaning and like they want to be able to help people and protect people, but because of the society that they live in, and the bubbles that they are in, because of the fact that they can't go anywhere else as they are the most marginalized groups of people out there. But they are also sometimes within places of privilege. They end up like being reinforced into this bubble of puritanism and the like, instead of having a place, say like the server, where it can foster that idea. How dare you draw my waifu Miko sexually? I'm gonna dox you on Twitter.com. The absolute like hypocrisy of saying, of being like Puritan, but then immediately going to wanting to enact like personal violence on them. It's like, dude, come on. Come on. If you're gonna dox people, get with the program. Come on. Come on. You're so close. You're so close. Come on. Come on. Come on. Utilize those abilities. Utilize those abilities to like actually like call out and dox proper people and the like. Not like some person because they called Miku, who's being depicted now as a 21-year-old instead of the traditional 16-year-old, in a alternate universe, and telling and usage of her voice in a new character, like on Twitter.com. Yeah, like literally so close but so far. Reminds me of whenever the time whenever somebody said shouldn't have covered Rabbit Hole because she was a teenager. Who the fuck cares if you're a teenager? 18, 19, adults? Adult age? Are you like the most mature ever? No. Right? That would be like that's the same thing as being like, oh, they're only in their like early 20s, you can't do that. Like, yes, I understand that socially, like me and a lot of other 20 somethings and late teens aren't really considered true adults yet, because of the average age of people around the world is mid 30s, right? We are nowhere near the median age, so we're still considered young, and that's true, but that doesn't mean that now suddenly you need to be coddled 24/7. No, he should have. Cosby should have been the one to cover Rabbit Hole instead. Yeah, remove the J. Live your fucking truth, dude. I will live my truth. Thank you for your wise words. Yeah, no problem. It is about modern day dating. Rabbit Hole is about, but like Puritans will never look deep into the symbolism of that. They won't look into the fucking. They won't look into the fucking whatever the fuck it's called, and symbolism and themes of a song. They'll only look at the base surface level of it and be like, I don't like the way this makes me feel, so I'm gonna like arbitrarily label it as good or bad. Yeah, they don't analyze the meaning. They immediately think sexual themes bad. No, exactly, right? And that's what would be called moralism, right? Where you just attribute something to be good or bad without actually looking deeper into it, just because of the feelings that it initially makes you feel, right? Like, if something makes you feel uncomfortable, you say it's bad. If something makes you feel good, even if it's being said by something that is fundamentally wrong when you look deeper into it, and you say that's good, that's moralism. That's you just saying like something is good, bad because it makes you feel a certain way as a gut reaction instead of using that to further explore and deepen your connection into something. It is one of the biggest pervasive failings of current like discourse and like just society in general, where we will look at something and it comes down to something like individualism, right? Where we only really care about what how it makes us personally feel instead of what it actually uh, does collectively into more people than just us. So it genuinely just fucking sucks. Okay, now that people are here, let's get into uh here we go. What first? What should we do first? I know exactly what we should do first. I know exactly what we should do first. I know exactly what we should do first. Whoops. There we go. Alright, I need to make sure that my fucking shit is, the correct size. No. Alright. How's that look? How does that look? Hey, Vivzy Pop, I gotta admit the animation here is kind of fire. Is it? Okay. Alright. This is what we're gonna do it. We are gonna be doing it. We're gonna be doing it. We're gonna be doing it. How's the mic volume, everyone? How's the volume to how's the gain? The gain sound. Oopsie, too bad for her. LOL. Saulene, you're a really bad sibling. Like, you just suck as a sibling. That's so fucked up of you. How could you do that? How could you? How could you? That's like the fucking Rhett and Link clip of where he was like, you're such a bad dad. And he just goes, all right, here we go. By the way, whenever we do the beginning of these reactions, you're going to be seeing, like, I'm going to be, like, doing, like, the intro and outro. When I say that we're done and I say bye-bye and everything like that, we're not actually ending the stream. That's the end of the video section. And then, and so on and so forth. So, there's going to be intro, outro, all that other stuff, just to kind of, like, keep it going. All right, here we go. Hello, everybody. My name is Deku, and welcome to my reaction for Homestuck. This has been something that a lot of people have been actually telling me to get into, and then I saw the pilot, like, clip on YouTube, and then I was like, I need to react to this, because now, obviously there's the fandom and everything around that, and obviously the whole goal of the channel and all this other stuff of, trying to really expose people and react to cool stuff and gather community and all these things. Homestuck being so big, especially within, very progressive circles, I think would be a very good way to, foster more people coming to the community, and we can continue doing cool stuff and all that. So I posted it in the Discord, and then everyone was like, yes, do it. Just fucking absolutely do Homestuck. So that's why we're here. I just want to start and say that, yes, I know VivziePop is very problematic. She's done a lot of really weird shit, let alone the fact that her art kind of fucking sucks. Let's be real, all right? But also, yes, say hi. Say hi to the live chat, and then say hi to the premiere chat, and then say hi to your past self. We're streaming, so that's what the chat box down here is. God, this is gonna look like really weird whenever you see the paid tiers here on the edited version, but it's okay. Speaking of paid tiers, do you want to support me? You can do so by becoming a Patreon or membership or super chats and all this other stuff. You get shouted out, and then you also get your name and everything like that. If you join for free over on the Patreon, you get your name put right over here in the white. So yeah, let's get into it, shall we? Where's the guy named John Egbert at? I don't know who John Egbert is. All I know is that there's a guy named Egbert. Is that John Egbert?
A young man stands in his bedroom. It just so happens that today, the 13th of April, 2009, is this young man's birthday.
2009? Dude, that's at the height of fucking 2009. That's at the height of, like, the fucking war in Afghanistan and the Middle East, where all the war crimes was helping the people in America by giving them money that was stolen and ease of access because we kept stealing their fucking oil. Wow. That's why the early 2000s were so good for you, by the way. That's why a lot of people have nostalgia. It's because you were having a good time because of the war in the Middle East. Because of all the military intervention killing brown people.
This is Zoo Smell Poop Lord.
That shouldn't be funny. That shouldn't be funny. That should not be fucking funny.
It's John, actually. John Egbert.
Zoo Smell Poop Lord.
Okay, so that's John Egbert. Okay, that's all right.
Teenage boy that enjoys classic teenage boy things like playing video games, programming computers. Poorly.
Why are there so many fucking cakes everywhere? What the fuck?
Researching paranormal lore, watching terrible movies, and aspiring to be a magician. You know, classic boy stuff.
True though. The classic boy stuff or teenage boy is just like having all of these interests and you don't know like which way to go with anything.
John, happy birthday, bro.
Thanks, Dave.
So, tell me what insane loot you got.
Well, Dad went on another one of his baking rampages, so the house is full of fucking cakes again. But on the bright side,
The house is full of fucking cakes again. That's funny. That's really funny.
it looks like he got me a sweet new movie poster. Stupid tape. Ah, holy shit.
Oh, let me guess. Another 1980s abomination for your dog shit collection?
Little fucking monsters.
Jesus Christ, I stand corrected. Old man really came through.
I have to put this up immediately. Let's see what I got.
I'm sure a lot of people are. I've never read Homestuck. I've never watched anything about Homestuck. Besides some of like the really weird esoteric shit, because I've had some friends who are hyper fixated on it, just yapping to my ear about it. But I don't know if they swear this much. I saw something like discourse on Twitter. They were like, "Oh, they never swear this much in the original," but like teenage boys swear all the fucking time, constantly.
Got around here. Is it? Okay. Hammer. What about nails?
Ah, the Sylladex. Every player has one. A great tool
Shut
for
up.
storing, combining, and
Mute.
stacking items. This Sylladex uses a stack modus, so be careful not to stack too much, or you risk losing the item at the bottom of your capture log deck.
Mute.
Dude, is that the narrator? You haven't turned it off yet?
He's usually not this talkative.
Also, stack modus? That's too fucking basic. It's an inventory management crisis waiting to happen. My brother.
So are they in a video game right now? They're breaking the fourth wall and acknowledging the narrator. So are they like in the video game right now? Yeah, that's the only Homestuck knowledge I have too, is that like is the Sharpie incident and like trolls, weird shit with like decks of cards and troll relationships. But I don't know what that means.
Set me up with HashMap. He's awesome.
Oh yeah. Switch the modus thingo.
Look, at least arm yourself. Not with those creepy fake arms you got. Pop some kind of weapon in your stripe specimen.
All right. Specibus. And done. Hey, it freed up some space.
Nice. What sick weapon did you choose?
Well, I only had a hammer, so...
Hammer guy for life.
Wait,
Hope
what?
you like hammers, dude. Fucking classic. Egbert.
Dude, Dave seems like the kind of person that is like the quote-unquote lol random, but like always trying to be as loud as possible to be the class clown, but deep down himself is actually really, really sad.
Wanders into a mid-ass weapon for the rest of his damn life.
Yeah, well, joke's on you. I fucking love hammers.
Oh shit, I actually forgot the whole point of calling you other than the day of your birth.
Hammer.
Did the beta come yet?
Shit. Ugh. Hang on, I can check.
Oh, how's it not arrived yet? I got 2 copies, but
I love the way that like everything is kind of framed where like despite the fact they're separated by distance, there's always these like pop-ups that like bring them into the current frame. It's very, very cool.
it's not like I'm gonna play him though. Did you see it got slammed in Game Bro magazine?
Game Bro's a joke, and you know it. Ah, damn it. Looks like my dad's back. I'll call you later. I'm gonna have to sneak down.
Word. Let me know when you get the beta so I can keep being too cool to play it with you. Later.
Dave, the kind of person that's white and appropriates AAVE constantly. Dave, the kind of person to not acknowledge where his language comes from and just say, oh, it's just normal for me to say. Despite the fact he grew up in like an upper middle class neighborhood.
Champ, you can do anything if you put your mind to it. I believe in you. Aww.
I guarantee this is where the fucking, so given the fact of like where Homestuck like originates in the zeitgeist of pop culture, I guarantee this is where everything of like, oh, so quirky, lol, random humor comes from. I guarantee it. Everything, the oh, I'm so quirky, oh, I'm so weird, comes from. Kind of awesome, honestly.
Hello, John. I understand you've recently come into the possession of the Game of the Year as featured in respectable periodicals such as Game Bro magazine.
Oh, hey, Rose, and no, not yet. Dave's a filthy fucking liar. I don't know you listen to him.
Sorry, John. I just lose all sense of composure when I catch the slightest glimpse of his PFP in my DMs.
What?
Oh, please, John.
I lose absolutely every sense of composure whenever I see him.
The hair, the shades, the irony poisoning. Let's not pretend you're immune to his aura.
Okay, look. I'm not saying bro is hard on the eyes or anything, and we all have our moments of weakness, but... shit! What was I saying?
I think you were about to confess something to me, John.
Ah! Okay, shut the fuck up. You're making me blow my stealth mission. My dad could be around any one of these corners with a fucking cake or another upsetting clown present. I can't be too careful.
John, you're not wearing one of your silly disguises, are you?
No, of course not.
That's a relief. It would be a shame to make a fool of yourself in front of a distinguished gentleman such as your father.
Rose, what do you take me for? Some sort of fucking jester?
The thing on her shirt looks so edible.
This is serious business.
Why don't you just go ask your dad for the game?
For the same reason you don't just go ask your mom for shit. Ah, damn it!
Touché.
The ghost? The ghost looks edible? What?
Okay, I'm gonna try my luck at the mailbox, and it better not be empty.
And what if it is?
Then I'll shove my hand so far up its metal ass, the Postmaster General himself will feel the tingly touch of my probing magician's fingertips.
What?
Oh, and
What? What? That's so... You want to probe somebody? Okay, well, all right, Jack. All right, John. All right, John. All right, John.
Rose, I'm literally wearing perhaps the silliest disguise ever right now.
What the fuck? My stream has temporarily been blocked due to belonging to someone else? Did fucking Vivzy Pop like copyright this?